You are watching Garrett Riley live at Light Rail Studios. It probably looks like you're watching outtakes from the Lighthouse. 13 years at sea, the little ones at home. She never forgave me for it. 'Tis for the better. Thank you. Thank you. That was William Hurt. Can I get some fake applause, please? Thank you. Thanks to all of you. We are filming in monochrome because we feel it's kind of a different world right now, and we want to kind of show that in our own artistic way. Elton is the man behind this. We don't argue with Elton because he's literally as insane as William Dafoe is in The Lighthouse, so it's no use to talking to him. Exactly. We're going to take some questions that people have written in, and so here we go. The first question is from, well, first of all, let's give a shout out. We want to give a shout out to Gabriel Laz, to Bonnie Marie Tamblin. And the question, here's the question. What's it like being, this is from Dylan Cuniff. Great name, by the way. What's it like being quarantined with the Light Rail skeleton crew? Do you want to take this, Garrett?
Sure. It's really pleasant. I've seen a lot of hand washing going on. I'm looking at a tub of Clorox wipes right now. My mind is as at ease as it could be, but it's good to be here. Everyone's being very cautious, but someone's got to do something. You know, you can only rewatch The Next Generation so many times.
Yeah, I think that's really great advice. And I also want to thank Tommy, the intern I'm standing on. Anyway, next question. Susanna from Lisbon. Thank you, Lisbon. Thanks for reaching out, everybody. All you people around the world, our friends in Italy, our friends in Spain, we are with you in spirit. Our friends everywhere. California, we're all here for you guys. Susanna from Lisbon, what would you recommend people binge watch during these times, Garrett?
Hello.
Please don't say Contagion. Do not say Contagion, Garrett.
The next Star Trek, The Next Generation. It's kind of hard to binge watch because each one is like an individual adventure. If you haven't seen Barry on HBO, I really like Bill Hader. So there's that. That's the one I'll throw out. I don't want to betray how much TV I watch.
I like all those. Steve from Germany would like to know, as a musician, what do you stay mentally sharp? What do you do to stay mentally sharp during these times? Puzzles? Video games? What are you currently reading?
I currently just received my copy of Flow My Tears, The Policeman Said by Philip K. Dick. I'm about to start that one. I'm a page in, I'm already hooked. Pretty much reading and cooking elaborate meals with the strange groceries that I was able to buy the last day before everything went kind of crazy. That's what I'm doing to keep my mind sharp.
That's good advice. And also, if I can say anything to you people, there is plenty of food out there. Let's remember, let's all be a little bit less selfish when buying things. I don't know how much toilet paper people need, but you people are hoarding way too much. We have a call, well, not a call, we have a question from Gail from Danville, who always seems to pop up. Gary, you seem to be very fit. Do you work out? Do you eat like a supermodel? Was your former band Hungry Skinny your mantra, or how you live your life?
They were more just idle descriptions of the circumstance as far as the band name goes. My physique is genetic. I eat like 4 supermodels, and I do whatever I want. And one day it'll all catch up with me, and I hope you're able to see me then, Gail.
Okay, we have a new feature here where we can get phone calls, and it didn't ring, but I hear that we have somebody on the air, so let me grab the phone. This is what a phone looks like for you people who don't know what a telephone looked like back in olden times, but this is a phone, and I'm now going to speak into it, and I'm going to talk to the person on the other end. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, Parker, is that you there?
It is. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, you're speaking with a Dylan. Dylan of a sort.
Dylan. Oh, Dylan. Dylan, where are you calling from, Dylan?
I'm calling from Los Angeles, stuck in a bedroom as usual this week.
How are things in Los Angeles? Can you give us a report from the front lines in Los Angeles? How are the Instagrammers of the world holding up during these difficult times?
Postmates is booming. I've met a lot of cool drivers this week. Haven't left my house once. We're lucky enough to have a water filter on our refrigerator so we can actually drink the water, unlike most people who have to drink from the tap in Los Angeles. The stores are all out of water and toilet paper, but luckily I found a 7-Eleven that had some napkins for sale, so we're stocked up.
Here's a shout out to 7-Eleven. By the way, guys, we're always looking for sponsors. 7-Eleven, it's like your second home. Dylan, would you like to ask Garrett anything? Any questions for Garrett?
Any questions for Garrett? I do, Garrett. I do have some questions indeed. Garrett, while you're stuck in this quarantine time, what's been racing through your mind? Has your genre of writing changed since you aren't allowed to go outside anymore?
To be totally honest with you, Dylan, I wasn't Mr. Going outside all the time before. The lack of options is what's disturbed me. If you just look at the circumstances, on paper my life hasn't changed much, but not being able to do what I had no desire to do has affected me. Yeah, it hasn't affected the way I'm writing. I more kind of strum the same chord for hours in my bedroom without much stimulus. Not a lot can happen, but we'll see. We're early on in this thing, and it's gonna get better worse before it gets better.
Well, keep it up because the show is outstanding, and we need more of that doing nothing to make sure you can keep doing that good.
Thank you, son.
Dylan, thank you for calling in. We're going to take a couple more questions. Nick from Austin would like to know, Garrett. Wait, why am I still talking on the damn phone? Let me put it down. These are strange times. Nick from Austin would like to know, Garrett, if you could have one tattoo that took up the entire part of your back, what would it be? And could you pop your top off? I think the phone's off the hook. Sounds like we're having some technical problems with the phone being off the hook, although it's on the hook.
A tattoo to cover my whole back?
A tattoo to cover your whole back.
Probably like the Waterworld, the girl from Waterworld. She has a map of the world tattooed on her back, I think, where the land is.
I like that idea.
I'd probably do that.
And also, Nick, I'm going to say no, he's not going to pop his top. So get back into Texas and do whatever you guys do down there, which apparently is drinking more alcohol than anybody in the United States, is what I just read. So stay strong, Texas. One last question. Paolo from Italy. When are you finally going to go back when you finally get to go back after self-quarantine is lifted, where's the first place you're going to go?
I'm probably going to go to a cheesy bar and dance all night.
You know what? That is, I think we should get back into some more music with those words right there. We want to just say to everybody out there, please keep staying safe. We're going to continue to bring you live music. Light Rail Station is going to broadcast next week. We have Sonny Smith coming in. We have Chalky the Funk Master. So we are going to be here for you. We're still going to be observing social distancing. And everybody be safe out there. Keep your spirits up. And we're going to be here for you, okay? We'll see you next week. And here's more Garrett Riley.
All right. This one here is called Don't Despair. I'm walking under the city lights I dreamt about as a boy. There for reasons of knowledge and experience I can no longer enjoy. I can no longer mythologize. I can no longer enjoy. I think the ignorance must be the sunlight in the photosynthesis of joy. Oh boy. But don't despair, that's what they want you to do. It gets better, I'm telling you. Oh, I know you feel tired of always being so blue, but it gets better, I'm telling you. Ooh. I walk the streets at night, I walk the streets destroyed. I walk the streets so automatic. I walk the streets of the void. Woo, ooh, 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 The best way to clear muddy water is to leave muddy water alone. what they want you to do. It gets better, I'm telling you. Oh, I know you get tired of always being so blue, but it gets better, I'm telling you. Ooh, believe me when I tell you that it hangs above me like a charm of hummingbirds. This due to our notion that everything will be okay. Whatever happens, just kinda happen around me today. I got the world beneath my feet again, and I'm putting one foot in front of the other one, over and over and over and over again, till I reach my destination. Yeah, but don't despair, that's what they want you to do. It gets better, I'm telling you. Oh, I know you feel tired of always being so blue, but it gets better and better, I'm telling you. Oh, don't despair, that's what they want you to do. It gets better, believe me, it's true. Oh, I know you feel tired of always being so blue, but it gets better. Thank you.
Thank you, Garrett Riley. Well, sorry for my lack of paying attention to my microphone in my hand. We want to give it up for Garrett Riley. Casual Monster is available on Bandcamp, is that correct?
SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud.
That's right.
As most musicians these days, everybody's hurting a little bit. If you like what you hear, please go to his SoundCloud page and let's help Garrett out. Again, thanks to our skeleton crew for working today. Thanks to all of you for watching. We are Light Rail Station, and we will be here as long as you need us. I'm Parker T. Gibbs. Everybody stay safe.